to love it like black, yeah. In the feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. In the feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. In the feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Check 53. Check. Check safety. Here we go, going to 54. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Prescott on first down. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
They'll run it with Sproles. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tyson. Hey. You got 3.
Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you, son.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 34 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Pac-Man. Waiting. Watch the run.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver. 31 yards there and a first down. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Prescott from the gun on third. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
A gain of 15. And a Cowboy first down.
Check 53, right? Down to lose one. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Right. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We got 4. We got 4. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Kill, kill, kill.
Elliott. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a four-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Switch! We're going to 52. We're going 47.
To throw is Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Hey, we go 4-8. Right 54. In your face. Check 31. We're going to 54. 26.
Now here's Pollard. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. It's a keeper with Prescott. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
They come out here in the eye. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Completes it to Ajayi. And he's got some space here. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick pass out to Aguilar. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 43 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Wentz going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Burks has it left side. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now Wentz. It's complete. It's Sproles. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Solid.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Room here to run. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play here for Dallas.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Gun.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's Elliott, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
And 12 at the 17-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Wentz. This one complete to Sproles.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Throwing now is Wentz. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they're running the jet sweep. This is Jeffrey. That one goes for 30 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Sproles. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. 180! Lefty. Stay with your man!
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, 47. 26.
On first and 10, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 46. Go. Get out there.
Check pass.
Switch it, hey.
Check, 53 is mine. Switch up.
Here we go, 46.
Crunch.
26.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Hey, kill. 47.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delay of game backs them up 5, first and 15.
Come on. Check.
Go to 54. Why ain't?
Let's get that ball, again. Let's get that ball right here.
26.
Prescott from the gun. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. They come out here in the eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Check their recon, 132 fighter. No. Grade 15.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. It's caught by Aguilar. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Check. Check. Hot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this throw caught left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st down, Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're going to 54. Why here?
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here we go, 47.
I'm coming after you.
26.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Kill. We're going to 53. 26.
Prescott to throw. It's caught. Cooper. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard with 5 seconds left as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Kill. 47.
Check nickel.
They'll try and run it in. And he is in for 2 points. And barring some hijinks on the kickoff, we're going to be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Come on, fellas.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Check 26, check 25.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Jump, 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 jump.
Check 52. Check 99. Check 99.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. There we go, kill.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Toss left to Elliott. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stun.